Okay, so this is a channel update that's happened because of something very interesting that's happened to the channel recently, mostly due to the influence of Reddit and Warpath Rel. So anyway, I'd like to talk about a few things and just talk about the channel. First of all, thank you everyone. Suddenly I get a ton of views and a surge in subscribers and comments, and I'm really glad about that. And in this channel update, I'd just like to go through and respond to some of the feedback given over the past 2 debrief episodes and the Reddit thread. So first of all, there were a couple of comments about static in the background. I'm doing everything I can to resolve that, but I can't get rid of it completely. I did the best job I could in episode 2 of Debrief. And now onto the major topic, Warpath Rel. I've been really interested in his videos for a long time, and I think he does very insightful videos which I learn a lot from, and this is probably why he has 11k subscribers. He left the first comment on Debrief episode 2. The comment was, "I actually really enjoyed this. It's a very clever angle, reviewing the events that lead up to the kill, opposed to reviewing a kill streak, and I'd love to see more. You break things down very well, and whether or not all of what you talk about is actually going through the player's mind, it's still revealing in its own right. I want to encourage you to keep making these. You're going to get a lot of flack from idiots who don't find value in what you're doing, but still talk trash. Ignore them." And I'm just going to respond to this a little more than what I did in my reply now. Thanks for the positive feedback and the subscriber and view boost. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I didn't think I'd ever get noticed. I expected to just go along the slow subscriber crawl of just seeing it rise slowly over time, and Rel has given me a massive boost, so thank you, and thank you for the advice. The next comment I want to address is S3ZHURs. I like the idea, but personally I couldn't help look at the battle rank of the people killed in this video, both being battle rank 1. What I mean to say is that in-depth analysis is most rewarding when used on rich material, and describing fairly mundane events will limit the scope of what you can achieve with this, admittedly novel idea for a YouTube series. For instance, I would love to see the dissection of the minutiae of an epic dogfight. That would prove highly entertaining. Now firstly, I understand why some people would mind about the battle rank. However, regardless of the battle rank of the people involved, there is a lot that can be learned from the video, and my analysis. The point of the video is not to be, oh look how great these people are, killing battle rank 1s. It's to be an interesting and more analytical take on the game. And on the note of limiting myself with quite mundane footage, I would love to get some more advanced footage in. However, as the channel is small, I haven't had anything submitted yet, and I don't get many chances to play and get some footage myself. A lot of people said what is said in the next comment, however I think Base Racer X summarises it the best. I think you put a bit more thought into this than the players did. Now, admittedly, a large amount of what I analyse is muscle memory. However, in order for something like checking around you on reload and throwing grenades to prevent escapes rather than to chase people off is something you actually have to decide to start doing. So, if they are not thinking at the time, at some point when they started playing the first-person shooter, they decided to do things like that, and it can be great for general skill improvement. I'm sorry if I didn't respond to your comment, but now I'm going to head on over to Reddit to take a look at what people are saying there. First, let's look at the comment by 7 rounds. Maybe you could have done it more like a Deadliest Warrior type video with a larger scope comparing the equipment of 2 groups that are fighting, though it would probably be difficult unless it is a created skirmish. Or you can analyse bigger kill streaks instead. The reason I say that is so that the audience has more of an idea of what is intentional rather than what can be luck. You yourself explain why this would be difficult to do. I would love to do this again, but not enough footage in, and doing large groups of fighting would be possible, but I would need footage from a reasonable number of angles on each side of the fight, so it would be difficult to get the footage for without organising it myself. The next comment is from NoxT, a real-life friend of mine, referring to he in the video. I know it's you, I just know it. And yes, Kim Jong-il is me, as is Janaris, and my third character is Alucinda, if anyone is interested, Miller, Woodman and Ceres respectively. And I'm not going to deny that. The person I talk about in episode 2 in third person is me. The reason I spoke in third person, as all around it makes the video flow a lot better. The analysis seems to fit together a lot better when I'm talking in the third person. And also, reviewing the first video, I feel that it sounds a lot more professional and high quality to talk about what someone may be thinking rather than what you were thinking. And to those wondering, I actually do think about 70% of what I analyse while I'm gaming, because I haven't got that much committed to muscle memory, and I actually have to think about every decision I make. I'm just going to show the second half of a comment by Morfilda as I talk about the first half already in this video. For a kill to be interesting, the other side must have at least an even chance of fighting back, which wasn't the case in this video. Make a video where someone was in a really bad spot, e.g. caught out of cover, outnumbered and or outgunned, and then using skill and positioning and get out of that bad spot. Again, this comes down to lack of footage. He then gave me some footage of himself and some gunplay I can analyse, where he fights against 3 people using the default Orion with no upgrades. This is likely to be the next video I analyse. Thank you everyone for your feedback and support, and I hope you hang around for the next episode of Debrief. It should be a good one.